Welcome to the Humor in the Household podcast. I'm Alex, and every week we dig into the funniest, weirdest, and most relatable stories from people's lives. From toddlers flushing car keys to grandparents texting the dog, we read them all and try not to spit out our coffee. So grab a snack, take a seat, and prepare to laugh at other people's chaos. Humor in the Household is built on real-life stories from people just like you, stories that are funny, weird, awkward, embarrassing, or so outrageous they have to be true. Whether it's a family dinner gone wrong, a bizarre encounter at the grocery store, or a moment so cringy you swore you'd never speak of it again, we want to hear it. This podcast runs on your stories. Seriously. Without them, we're just talking to ourselves, and let's be honest, your stories are way better. Send us your tale, short or long, detailed or quick, we'll do the rest. You can stay anonymous if you'd like, or we can give you a shout out. Either way, your story can be featured on an upcoming podcast. Drop your story in our DMs, email it to humorinthehousehold@gmail.com, or you can comment on any content that we have on our social media. Let's keep the laughter and secondhand embarrassment going strong. Thanks for being the heartbeat and punchline of the show. Now, back to our podcast. Welcome back to the Humor in the Household podcast. We got Pastor Bill. We got Pastor Gil and Bethany.
Hi.
I like it.
You know what?
Eeyore.
I think that we should change, from now on, I'm going to call him Pastor Bill.
Okay.
Yeah. The role of Pastor Joe should be played by Bill.
Do you have to change your whole demeanor, though?
Oh, yeah.
You're Bill.
Including the accent.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Including wearing a black hat.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see me.
Oh, so somebody commented on YouTube.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
No.
Somebody commented on YouTube and said something about how they couldn't see you at all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew one day that I would make my parents proud. I have a feeling when I was born, the doctor had me on black bed sheets and they couldn't find me.
Until you woke up.
Until I opened my eyes, I'm like, oh, there he is.
Oh, my word.
I'm the worst.
Funny.
Well, thank you for that comment. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
If I find it before we get done, I'll read it off. But
Yes.
so we've been gone for a little bit. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been missing you guys. The town hasn't changed. We're still the same. We have the same plants in town and no new vehicles. The license plates are still white. So what have you guys been up to?
Well, driving like 2,200 miles or something like that. Well, I drove.
I drove a whole hour and 45 minutes.
That's true.
That is a long drive. And compared to 1 hour and 45 minutes, how long did you drive?
A lot. So let me preface. We went to the last podcast. We were going to the Twinsburg Festival for twins.
Mm.
So we left last Monday. And Bethany drove an hour. This was at 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Ooh.
We pulled out of our driveway about 2:55 a.m. And then I pulled over in Millinocket.
So which for most people, if you're watching, it's like 45 minutes.
It was an hour. I drove a whole hour.
45 minutes. And so anyway, we get to there.
Wait, so it wasn't that she drove an hour and 45 minutes?
I drove an hour that day.
Okay,
And then
just wait. So she got off at Millinocket. I got in,
I do not do well.
drank an energy
driving.
drink, and then drove 12 hours,
Mhm.
pretty much straight. We stopped for gas and bathroom breaks. That's it. 12 hours.
12 hours.
So we drove from basically Millinocket to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the same day.
Now, how many states is that you had to cross?
We hit 3 states in 20 minutes with the route that we went. We did Maine, New Hampshire, and then Massachusetts. Like the way that the route was,
Yeah.
you go through them pretty quickly. We didn't hit
Let me get my map up.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, we thank God for his protection over you guys.
and I
12
stayed
hours.
awake the whole time for him.
Oh.
did? So we went through.
He doesn't like it when I fall asleep while he's driving.
I don't think many people enjoy that.
No, because like I'm sitting there and I've been up since the same time she's been up.
Yeah.
And if I look over and she's sound asleep, it's like, what the heck? What happens if I want to talk or something like that?
Music.
We sing together a lot in the car. That's what we do. We sing.
So we went through Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts. I don't actually think we hit Rhode Island.
We didn't hit Vermont on the way.
I'm not talking about the way. This is just all of them.
All of them.
So Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania. We went through New Jersey, very minimal.
Yeah.
Like maybe a few minutes.
Pennsylvania, and then Ohio.
So you guys were not using I-95 then?
No. Well, on the way.
I altered the route.
Okay.
We didn't want to go through New York City.
Oh, I don't blame you. That's busy.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
want to go
traffic.
through Boston, New York City, any of that. So I altered the route so that way it would kind of take us above all the cities.
Yes. Good
But
thinking.
the horrible part with that is, so when you type in routes, at least I don't really know what I'm doing. So when you type in routes on your iPhone,
Yeah.
it puts it in as stops. So like one of them was Waterbury, Connecticut. So I put that as a stop.
Yeah.
So instead of it just going to Waterbury and then continuing, it takes you downtown,
In the middle of the town.
middle of the city, and then you have to hit next stop and then it redirects you.
So it's like taking you to different sites.
But it won't let you hit next stop until you're like in
You've
the
arrived
middle.
at the-
So we had to like drive in the middle of like random neighborhoods.
Yeah, some of these places are sketchy. And so anyway, it was fine.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord, we got there. And
Wow.
But anyway, so the travel was good.
Yeah.
I went to Shady Maples Smorgasbord. You know what that is?
I do not even know what that is.
It
but
is
I'm
the
excited
largest
to know.
buffet in the U.S.
I'm jealous now.
It was amazing.
Tell us everything.
And the whole bottom is a gift store.
So,
You love the gift store.
I did. We didn't get anything because I really wanted to look through the Amish made section, but it had closed at 5. So we were there at like 6.
so it's
So-
a 200-foot long buffet. The restaurant can seat up to 1,200 customers at one time.
Wow.
And
It's so
it's
big.
110,000 square feet.
Oh my word.
It's massive.
That's amazing.
And it's delicious.
Yeah.
That's a
Isn't
place
it-
to be.
Isn't it all made by like the Amish community? The food?
I don't know if it's made by the Amish community, but I know it's in like Amish community.
It was a
Mm.
beautiful drive. It was
So
about
What's
20.
the
20
name of this place?
Shady Maple.
Shady Maple.
And
That's
then
the place.
Shady Maple Smorgasbord.
I can't say that to save my
Why
life.
don't you try it?
You know what?
Here.
I will take your word for it.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. Wow, that's so Shady Maple.
Anyway, whatever.
If you just say Shady Maple, people are gonna know what you mean if they've ever been there or.
But it was awesome. Of course,
Yeah.
I've been there before, but it was fun taking Bethany and the kids.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys got to go.
So we went there and we went to Hershey Park on
Yeah.
like the hottest day of the
It
year.
was like 104.
Yeah, it was.
It was insane.
Chocolate was melting everywhere.
We wanted to do like the create your own Hershey bar.
So was this ginger. I was melting everywhere.
My African brother, I feel that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to do the create your own Hershey bar.
Yeah.
But it was so hot, even the walk to the car after, it would have melted, and so we skipped over that and got milkshakes instead.
Nothing wrong with a good milkshake.
It was good.
But when you guys got to the gift place, the one that's right under the smorgasbord,
Good.
when you guys got there, were you like, hey, we know this guy, his name is Bill. We could probably get him a souvenir of an Amish person making chocolate or something.
No, they didn't have anything like that.
These are my friends, guys. We are they went to smorgasbord. I did not even bring
Hey,
the
maybe what I'll do is I'll just take you there.
You know what? I've fought many things in my life, but you've convinced me.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Road trip or fly?
Oh, that's a difficult thing because
Apparently,
Because
with
you
road
got-
trips, you make stops.
yeah.
Yes, and it's such a beautiful drive through Amish country. Like it's
I might even
so
suggest like
gorgeous.
flying to Pennsylvania
Yeah,
and then just driving around
that
Amish
would be a
country.
good one.
And then we just do the show out there.
Yes.
We'll bring you guys with us.
I have some great ideas. I'll tell you as we keep going.
Yeah.
So anyway, we get done everything there. We go to Hershey Park, we practically melt. And then right after that we went to Akron, Ohio.
Mm.
And we stayed in Akron. Akron's beautiful.
It is a really beautiful area.
Yeah, I like it. And then we drove to Twinsburg, which is where the Twins Festival is.
Mm.
That was probably
overwhelming.
It was overwhelming.
It was so overwhelming,
Yeah.
but it was so cool to see because so we have identical twins, as you know. You can just now tell them apart.
I'm still struggling, but I can try. Yeah.
So, but to us, they don't look the same. Like as they get older, yes, they definitely look more alike. But everywhere you looked was like seeing, well, you were literally seeing double, and it was
That's creepy.
so weird to see
You
thousands of sets of twins.
Yeah, because there was over 2,600 sets of twins.
Wow.
And triplets and quadruplets. I think I saw 1 or 2 sets of quadruplets, and there were multiple sets
I saw
of
3 or 4
triplets.
sets of triplets there.
I saw some triplets, but most of them were twins.
It kind of made you want one.
I'm good.
Like
but-
your own like your own
No,
twin.
but I mean,
Like you-
it made like I'm
Yeah, you feel left out.
I'm
were
sitting there, and the girls were with them, and then they met friends, and so they were talking with their friends, and then I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like,
We were sitting with the friends'
Where's mine?
parents. And so we were just talking, and we were like, yes, this is for them, but
Yeah.
like you feel like worthless.
I
Like,
know. I know.
you want one.
You're
Like
the
you're
odd
sitting there, and
person
you're just
out,
like,
yeah.
where's my twin?
Yeah, I know. I hear that.
But then I don't want to have to deal with another twin, so which is fine. I'm perfectly fine with not having another one.
Yeah.
But
Life must be different as a twin. Like you basically look alike, do things the same way, you share the same birthday.
not all of them. I have a friend who
Yeah.
her twins just had their birthday. I think they turned 13.
Mhm.
And one was born, I believe, like 9 p.m. and the other one wasn't born until 1 a.m. So like they have completely different birthdays, but I believe they're identical.
what was the interesting thing was about the whole thing
Yeah.
is a lot of the twins that you see don't look remotely close to one another.
Oh.
Like there was a couple that we met, and I was talking to him, and I'm like, I can distinctively distinguish between the two.
Well,
Yeah.
they have contests at
Mm.
this festival where it's like by age group, and it's
Mhm.
the least least look-alike twins, but then they also have in the same age groups
Yeah.
the most look-alike twins. So we didn't stay for that day.
Yeah.
We left on Sunday, but
Oh.
after seeing like the winners of the most look-alike, I think that the girls could enter next year.
Totally.
So
Their daughters are just, they look so like it's creepy. They could play tricks on their teachers or something. I'm very sure they could. It's one of those things.
Well, sometimes when they talk, if they're not looking at us and they're back to, and they're talking, they can talk and sound identical. I can't tell.
I can
Wow.
tell by their voices. They don't sound the same to
No.
me.
When they decide to make their voices sound the same,
Oh,
there's
yes.
no way.
They can change their voice to sound the same.
And you guys don't think that's creepy? Like you just
I think
need
it's creepy.
holy
but
water,
I mean,
pour it.
it's also like so interesting. So when they were little, sorry, this is like a really long twin segment, but when they were littler, they would randomly, without talking to each other or whatever, start singing a song a made up song with the same lyrics they would sing together
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
and the same tune.
Mm-mm.
And I was like, is this a song you guys learned? And they're like, No, we just made it up. I was like, did you make it up like in your bedroom earlier? They're like, no, we just did it right now.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Yeah, it's like
What's the name of the movie? The twins at the end of the hallway.
The Shining.
Is it The Shining?
I think so.
there was a set of twins dressed up.
With us. I'm like,
There was a set of twins dressed up like that at the festival.
Yeah,
yeah, no. And you guys said that this is like the world record, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if specifically this year was world record,
No,
but
I think
it is the world's largest gathering.
yes, of twins.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's in the Guinness Book of World Records.
So they had a parade.
Yeah.
And I live streamed it on our Facebook page, but the parade, so you have a whole bunch of like floats and different things.
Yeah.
And then there's like a pause. And in between the pause, you look down and it looks like for miles, but it's not. But it's just twins.
It's
All you can
just-
see is just
Sea of twins.
I couldn't
You
find the
could
girls
not
inside
find the
it.
end. No,
Wow.
we couldn't even find the girls.
No, it
They
was,
happened to be on the other side of the street
Yeah.
that we were anyway, so which we never would have known where they were.
That is crazy.
But-
but it was cool. It
So-
was a great experience.
Speaking of creepy, you know the story of the twins, the girls that married twin boys.
Yes,
Yeah, we
they
met
were
them.
there.
We met
They
them.
were there?
Yeah.
Now I find it creepy because I believe their children become their DNA must
They are
be
they're biologically siblings. They're actually cousins, but because their parents are both identical twins,
yeah.
they have the same DNA essentially because
Well,
It's pretty freaky stuff.
it is amazing. It is amazing.
depending on
Twinsburg.
how much of each parent they have,
Yeah.
they would be.
So there. So this live stream can be found on Facebook.
Yes.
Yes. I'll go back and look at it again. Twinsburg.
Yep. Twinsburg. It was a great
place.
experience.
I like it.
We'll do it again, but we will fly.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
The road trip and energy drinks are done.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right.
Well, good. I don't have any story like that for myself. I've never gone anywhere to a place that holds a world record. So,
Maybe you will.
Who knows?
When I take you to Shady Maple.
smorgasbord.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna be able to pronounce it now.
Anyways, good stuff. Welcome back, guys.
All right,
Welcome back.
thank you.
That was fun.
All right. Well, let's get into the first story here.
Mm.
All right. A young guy from North Carolina moves to Florida and goes to a big everything under one roof department store looking for a job. The manager says, "Do you have any sales experience?" The kid says, "Yeah, I was a vacuum salesman back in North Carolina." Well, the boss was unsure, but he liked the kid and figured he'd give him a shot, so he gave him the job. "You start tomorrow. I'll come down after we close and see how you did." His first day on the job was rough, but he got through it. After the store was locked up, the boss came down to the sales floor. "How many customers bought something from you today?" The kid frowns and looks at the floor, mutters, "One." The boss says, "Just one? Our salespeople average sales 20 to 30 customers a day. That will have to change, and soon if you'd like to continue your employment here. We have very strict standards for our sales force here in Florida. One sale a day might be acceptable in North Carolina, but not when you're in the mountain. You're not in the mountains anymore."
Mm.
The kid took his beating, but continued to look down at his shoes, so the boss felt kind of bad for chewing him out on his first day. He asked semi-sarcastically, "So how much was your one sale for?" The kid looked up at his boss and said, $101,237.65. The boss was astonished. He's like, $101,237.65? What the heck did you sell? The kid says, "Well, first I sold him his first new fish hooks. Then I sold him a new fishing rod to go with the fish hooks. Then I asked him if he was going fishing, and he said down to the coast. So when I told him he was going to need a boat, so he went down to the boat department, and I sold him a twin-engine Chris Craft. Then he said he didn't think his Honda Civic could pull it, so took him down to the automotive department and sold him a 4x4 Expedition." The boss said, "A guy came here to buy a fish hook, and you sold him a boat and a truck?" The kid said, "No, the guy came in here to buy tampons for his wife, and I said, 'Dude, your weekend's shot. You should go fishing.'"
raise my hands and say, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I'll be honest with you. So,
I didn't either.
wow. Well, so he's really good at his job.
Yeah,
Then.
apparently.
Better to have one client who gives you 100 something thousand than to have the 20
Yeah.
every day that give you only like $500. So, wow. Okay, that was pretty good.
Oh my goodness.
Your weekend's pretty short. Okay.
All right, let me.
I
Promoted
don't
to
know.
manager the next day.
Yeah. My first time fishing. Fishing is very peaceful. It is very peaceful. But I think the one reason why I don't like to go fishing is I don't know if you know much about me, but I am not good with silence.
Mm.
So I went with Pastor Trent, that's his name, my very first time in Livermore Falls. And we sat on this boat, and he's at the front, I'm at the back here. He's just like, you cast this way, I'll cast that way. Watch for the hook not to get me. So we do all that stuff. And so I'm sitting there, he's quiet, and I'm watching, I'm going like, so he's like, shh. I'm like, So we're sitting there, and like one of us grabs something, and that was the extent of our. Then once the fish is taken off and put in this cooler, close, throw it back, and then sit silent. And I'm like, how many of these? Shh. I'm like, okay. Anyway, that's how it kept going, and I was like, I don't think I want to go fishing again.
See, you gotta go fishing at the church retreat. Because last year I went,
Yeah.
I was the only female. All of the rest were guys. So,
And they all went fishing. You guys all went fishing?
yeah. And we talked the whole time. We had a blast.
Well,
I can't wait for this year.
question. You were talking, you were having a great time. How much fish did you get? I know you have to throw them back, but how many?
Okay. I think Austin caught one. But still, we had a blast.
That's why you don't talk.
I
We
really
had a
don't.
bunch of bites, but
Yeah, bites don't count.
listen, we had fun. That's what matters.
Okay.
So do the fish hear the noise as you talk? I don't get the logic.
I don't either. I don't understand. I've never understood it.
Yeah.
Like when you're talking, they're like, oh, someone's there.
They
And
might
then-
take a bite.
And then if you don't talk, they're like, no one's there. Oh, what's this?
Yum, yum, yum. Hook. Anyways.
I don't like fishing. Never liked it.
Why?
I don't know. I went with my Pepe years ago. Nope. We were at Eagle Lake, and we would just sit there for hours. And I'm just like, this
You
is
gotta
so
move around.
we're in a boat,
In a boat.
Oh, okay.
and it
Just
was
waiting.
so boring.
Yeah.
I just hated it. And
I
ever
like the
since then,
anticipation.
I don't.
The only anticipation I have is for Jesus to come. Like to sit in a boat and wait for a fish. I'm like, man, I could go somewhere and buy a whole fish right now.
You know, we could take a grenade and just toss it in the lake, and then you get plenty of fish.
Okay.
What?
That takes the fun out.
I mean,
You could if you
will
wanted
you
it.
get the fish? Yes. Will you get imprisoned? Yes. Will you eat the fish? No.
Would you get imprisoned?
Probably.
Yes, you would.
How would you know?
I do not know, but everything in me says it's very illegal. Please do not do this.
I
I
would say
believe
the
it.
same thing.
It is illegal to throw a grenade in the lake to get fish. Please don't do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure we have people
Whatever.
watching from wildlife gaming, and
Well,
we're
I don't
not
know.
doing
I'm
that.
just curious, I guess.
We do
I don't-
not promote this idea.
No, we do not. We only Alex does.
I don't
Come
promote
for
it. It's
him.
just an idea.
It's not a good one.
Okay.
Oh my word.
All right. So this one's a news story.
Mm.
It's very short, but it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So some years ago in Iceland, a group of tourists went for a tour on a tour bus near the volcanic canyon in the Southern Highlands. One of the Asian women on the bus left the group to change her clothes, and after changing, she came back to the bus. But when she came back, none of her busmates recognized her. People thought that the one who left the bus to change her clothes went missing. Word rapidly spread of a missing passenger, and incredibly, the same woman did not recognize her own description and joyfully joined in on the search team.
Oh no.
Every person searched all the possible places and even prepared to call a helicopter to aid with the emergency mission. However, after some time, the search had stopped when it became conclusive that the missing woman actually was searching for herself this entire time.
I can just imagine what we're looking for.
I know, and they give you a description. Well, that doesn't sound like anybody I know. Yes, I'll help.
Like, what was she wearing before?
How did they not recognize
I
her?
have no idea.
How did
No
she
clue.
not recognize herself? That's my big question. Like, there you are searching. So did she change ethnicity? Was it makeup? Like,
I don't know. It was pretty interesting though. Like,
I guess I don't understand. Was it her hair or makeup? Like, how is it that you would be two different people to the point that you forget and search for yourself? That's a miracle.
my assumption would be that they gave a description and she forgot what she had on when she changed. And then they said, this person was wearing this, this, and this. She looked like this. And then she's like, no, I don't know anybody with that. I don't know, but isn't that interesting?
Okay, so the boat stopped.
The bus.
The bus.
bus,
It was a-
sorry.
The bus.
So the bus stopped. Did everybody get off? Or did she
What I
just
read
say,
to you
"Oh,
was the
I
only
gotta go
information.
change," and then she comes on. They're not going to say that that's her?
Maybe it was one of those long distance things and they're driving and they stop somewhere where everyone goes for breaks and
Kind of like a
yeah,
cruise,
This is
only a
another one of those
bus.
things, though, where it doesn't matter because this is all we have.
I want
I
give us
can't-
more.
I know. She's like, well, what was she wearing?
I
What was the
want
time of day?
to know.
How many people saw her? Was this, what kind of bus was this?
I know. Was it a Concord bus?
You know what? I'm not going to get bullied today.
No, I actually am going to say something about this. So I heard that guys and girls are different, right?
Yes.
That a guy gets, so there's this guy who got a phone call from a friend and they're like, hey, pray for Tony. He was in an accident. And I've seen this. So he's just like, oh, okay, I will. So he comes home, sits down and on the couch, he turns to his wife, oh, by the way, pray for Tony. He was in an accident. And so she's like, oh, what kind of accident? He's like, I don't know. Pray for Tony. He was in an accident. She's like, was he with the family? I'm like, I don't know. Just all I know is I was told, pray for Tony. He was in an accident. Why? And she kept going, right?
Yes.
And the point being, we as guys, all we take is the information we're given. We don't dig into anything deeper. Someone comes up to you and says, pray for me. My head hurts. You're like, gotcha. That's it. Period.
Thank you.
Walk away. And then a lady will be like, your head hurts. Is it the medulla oblongata? Or is it your... like, ladies, you are a blessing to us. But I like that now, this is when you tell us we are wrong. So...
No comment. Because
we win.
We win.
I am outnumbered.
No, I know some ladies should jump in and tell
Help
us.
me out, ladies. Like, we like to know the details. If
But you
someone,
don't need to know.
listen, if you come home and say, oh, so-and-so had a baby.
We've already been through this.
I know.
Yeah. That's it.
Your normal reaction is,
Praise the Lord.
oh,
Yeah, that's exactly what I
did
said.
they-
Praise the Lord.
What did they name the baby? How much did it weigh?
It doesn't matter.
Why?
How's the mom doing?
The baby was born and it was healthy. Who cares?
If they
I
wanted you
want
to
to know the weight and the length.
But Bethany, if they wanted you to
How
know, they
long
would have
was she
given
in
you
labor?
That. Why?
Okay, let me ask this. What edification does it give you with the extra information that you're given? Do you store that in your brain so that one day when the person's older, you look at them, oh, I remember when you were born, you were this, this, and this, and this, and this.
I like to know in the moment. If someone says, oh, that baby was 10 pounds, 8 ounces, I'm going to say, whoa, that is a big newborn.
Okay, and then where does it go from there?
I just like to know.
Okay. Well, this just goes back to the point. Men and women are different, and we are okay with it. Men, you tell us one thing, we'll go with it. Ladies, Ladies make the best detectives.
That's
Anyways,
right. Yes,
so
we do.
we'll go with that. But apparently they forget what they look like when they get off a bus. That's a good one.
Yeah, I
That's
like
a
that
good
one.
one. Oh my word. Apologies, by the way, to anyone offended by that part.
All right, so there's a few. I like the long jokes, kind of like dad jokes, but they're longer.
Yeah.
I like these, so I'm gonna say a few of these. Oh, this one's interesting. A bear walks into a restaurant and says, "I want a grilled cheese." The waiter says, or he says, "I want a grilled," with a big pause, cheese.
Oh, yes.
The waiter says, "Why the big pause?" The bear replies, "I don't know. I was born with them."
I saw that.
That's so
Yeah, I was gonna butcher that, and I went back.
Well, you kind of gave it away there when you said grilled with a big pause.
I know. I did butcher it.
That was dumb.
I know. I made it dumb. My bad.
It was dumb
enjoying
anyway.
You're free to retell the joke, people. You can tell it. Just don't add the pause.
Okay. While leaving a grocery store, a customer dropped a bag of flour. A scout ran to pick it up. "Don't bother," the young man said to the customer. "It's self-rising."
Oh, my word. That was good, though. Sunrising flower. I don't think Bethany's having fun with this one.
Oh my word. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find another one here.
Surprise.
Oh, I like this one. I actually said this before you came in. So Bethany might not find it as funny, but I did.
Oh, she's already struggling with the others. So.
A man was driving down the road when a policeman stopped him. The officer looked in the back of the man's truck and said, "Why are these penguins in your truck?" The man replied, "These are my penguins. They belong to me." "You need to take them to the zoo," the policeman said. The next day, the officer saw the same guy driving down the road. He pulled him over again. He saw penguins were still in the truck, but they were wearing sunglasses this time. "I thought I told you to take these penguins to the zoo." The officer said. "I did," the man replied, "and today I'm taking them to the beach."
He took them sightseeing.
Oh my
That was good.
Yeah, it was
Is
good.
his name Mr. Popper?
I don't know.
Why?
Why?
It's a book. Movie.
This is a joke.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Did he take them to the zoo?
I don't know. I haven't read it. I just know it's a book or movie.
Help us.
If I read it, I was little and I don't remember.
Mr. Popper goes to smorgasbord.
Okay, this is the last one of these.
Mm-hmm.
A cruise ship passes by a remote island, and all the passengers see a bearded man running around and waving his arms wildly. "Captain," one passenger asks, "who's that man over there?" "I have no idea," the captain says, "but he goes nuts every year we pass him."
Aww.
This guy's been waiting for help on this island. And his people just waving back at him. What a friendly guy.
Hey!
Aww.
It's a joke. It's not real, Bethany.
No.
He probably had a volleyball
That's
called Wilson.
precious. That's so precious.
Hey now.
We need a joke that Bethany can laugh at. Legit. She's struggling today.
All right, here, you two talk amongst one another. I'll try and find one real quick that Bethany will laugh.
What would you do if you're cast away by yourself on an island and everyone is just going by every year? Honestly, I'm just thinking, like, do you burn trees? What's the best way to attract attention if you're stuck on an island?
Probably build a raft to like get over to them and
To get over to the cruise ship?
yeah, and be like to holler to somebody to be like, "I'm trapped and I need help. Stop waving at me."
I was just imagining the whole picture of this guy out by himself. He's like, what's wrong with these people? Every year. Anyways, give us another one. We're waiting. We are very anxious.
I know, but I'm still looking.
Oh, as we do that, by the way, Bethany and I would like to reach out to you all and just remind you, we are on YouTube. And what can they do, Bethany?
They can subscribe and click the bell to get notifications for every time we have a new video.
Every Wednesday morning, you cannot miss it. Subscribe, tell your friends. The more you subscribe and put this out there, the more people get to know about this. And then
we can get funnier stories.
Yes, yes, indeed. So let the people know, Alex.
What?
Back to you.
Oh, back to me. Sorry, I was reading. All right, I'll just read this one. It's not very funny, but oh well. 4 men are in the hospital waiting room waiting for their wives to have babies. A nurse goes up to the first guy and says, "Congratulations, you're the father of twins." "That's odd," answers the man. "I work for the Minnesota Twins." A nurse goes to the second guy, "Congratulations, you're the father of triplets." "That's weird," answers the second man. "I work for the 3M company." A nurse tells the third man, "Congratulations, you're the father of quadruplets." "That's strange," he answers. "I work for Four Seasons Hotel."
Oh, no.
The last man is groaning and banging his head against the wall. "What's wrong?" The others ask. "I woke up for I work for 7-Up." No.
So that reminds me of the day I found out that we were having twins. I was about 6 weeks pregnant and he had just started a new job. So it was like he couldn't come. He was like, "Just let me know like how everything went. You can text me a picture of the ultrasound, whatever." So my mom came with me and I'm laying there and everyone had said, "I think you're having twins. Like, I feel like you're having twins. Like, you are really big for how far along you are. Like, this is not normal."
The compliment every woman wants to hear.
You're big.
So, and like, I knew I was like, this like doesn't seem like a normal size for like, I was in maternity clothes at 5 weeks.
Oh.
So, and a lot of people don't even know that they're pregnant at 5 weeks. So I'm laying there and immediately my mom grabs my arm and goes, and I was like, "Mom, stop." Like, and she goes, "No, there are 2. And the technician like moved really quick and like focused on one and like was saying everything. And my mom's like, "What about the other one?" She's like, "Well, I don't know." Like, she tried to play it off or whatever. And then when they confirmed it, I'm laying there. I'm like, I cannot have twins. Like, how am I going to do this? Like, I have to go to work. Like, what am I going to do? And thankfully, like, the Lord knew, like, it all worked out. I was able to stay home with them for the first 2.5 years. But I was like, after everything was all said and done, I was like, okay, I'm going to text a picture to Alex to show him. My mom goes, "You cannot text him a picture of twins." So we drove up there and he was beaming. And I was like, still inwardly like, freaking out.
She doesn't explain. I'm surprised. She explains everything. But when she came up there and showed it to me, she goes, "Here, look." So I'm looking. Of course, I can't tell what the heck this photo is. I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Look." I'm like, "What am I looking at?" And she's like, "Well, look at the." So she goes, "There's one." And I was like, "Cool." There's another one. I'm like, "Oh, cool." Oh.
I was like, "It's twins."
I'm like, "Oh." Oh.
And then he started like smiling.
I was happy, but like,
Yeah.
when she showed it to me, I don't know how to read those.
You're not the only one.
Even now,
Yep.
Bethany would be like, "Oh, look at that." I'm like,
You can distinctly see their face.
Go ahead.
When any parent will tell you, any father, right? Let's start with dads right now. Will tell you when you sit in that room with the radiologist doing their thing, they have these questions they ask you as if you know what's happening, right? And they're pointing at this screen and looking at you. "Oh, do you see that? That nose right there?" And you're looking and there's like this blob of thing moving around. You're like, I think eventually you can make it out. And they're like, oh, that shows that's this. And oh, that's a boy. You're like, uh-huh. Okay. Like how am I supposed to, which leads me to ask, does your mom have any medical knowledge?
No.
How'd she know?
Yeah, how could she just, not many people can look at that and make sense
I
of
mean,
it.
she instantly.
Because there were 2 sacks.
How can you tell?
Everything is floating. It's
It's
like,
literally black and white, and you're moving around.
No, listen, they had it and it was 2 dark circles.
I don't know. There could have been.
You know,
I don't know.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
It's a very, I respect what these people do in the medical field. And I don't even know how they get the training for it because I would never be able to do that job. Do you know how many people you'd be lying to? Just go like, you're having a boy. Look at all that stuff. And then they have triplets, all girls.
It's like, oh, sorry, I missed 2.
It's just,
I couldn't do it. I'd be like, you're having something. I can't tell what it is. But I'm gonna print it out and you take a look and let me know.
and
So distinct.
It's
like
not.
you can see their face
Nope.
and their lips.
now to me
So
later
cute.
on when they're closer to they're more fully developed, but in the starting stages, people post these pictures and I love them on Facebook of announcing, and then like they're holding this picture of their ultrasound on Facebook or anywhere, and I usually look at it. I'm like, okay, that's an ultrasound, so they're having a baby. Yes. Yes, that's what that means. Like I would
Yeah,
never.
'cause people don't post an ultrasound picture and be like, I have gallstones.
Some people will announce it. I'm just saying. But
Some people, yeah. And I don't ever look at those. Like if somebody posts it,
Yeah.
they're like excited and I see it and then it says announcing or whatever and I just scroll right past because I'm like, yeah, baby. I don't really get too excited.
I love babies.
Congratulations. So
drop a like.
yeah,
Like
My sister's only a few weeks away from having a baby, and I'm so excited for baby snuggle.
oh my goodness.
now you guys already know if it's a boy or a girl, or is it a surprise?
We do know, but she hasn't like
Told
posted
people.
anything, so I'm not gonna say like on the podcast.
Let me spoil it right now. It is going to be either a boy or a girl.
So I want
Wow.
to respect that. So
Yes. But it's not twins, right?
no, it is not twins.
Okay.
We are the only ones who have twins on either side of our family.
Wow. Okay.
Which might change if like when the girls get older and they get married. You never know. They might have.
What are the chances of twins having twins? That's the
Depends.
thing.
It depends.
That's-
So, identical twins are random.
Mm,
Like it just happens. If you are a fraternal twin,
yes.
you you pass that on. So, because
so
that's
anyone can have
genetic.
identical.
Yeah, anyone can have have identical twins. So, like if we were going to have another baby, our chances of having twins is the same as anybody else's chances. But if they were fraternal,
Yeah.
we had a 12% chance of having twins again.
12.
That's amazing. 12 is a big one. I don't even know how they calculate that, but that's amazing. Okay, cool.
All right, next. All right, then this one is from a lady named Panina.
Panina.
What a very nice name.
Hi, Penina.
All right. Before I divorced my husband, but while we were still living in California, I used to adore going to thrift shops. One day, while visiting a shop in Venice Beach, I saw the odds and ends bowl, a very peculiar. In it was a very, very peculiar earring. That's a very tongue
Good job,
twister.
Alex.
It was a sort of seashell design, handmade with a pendant black pearl dangling from it. From the shape of the shell, it would only go front ways on the left ear. I don't know how. Even reading that, I was like, okay. It was obviously a shop project, but it was so unusual, I decided I had to have it. I could always take it apart and use the black pearl for something. So I bought it for maybe 25 cents. This was in 1979.
And this is one earring?
Yep.
Okay.
Just one. The earring went into my scraps box. Years passed. I divorced, found a new love. We moved to Hollywood. That was in 1988 to Albuquerque. Then in 1988 to Albuquerque. One day, while we were walking to the bookstore, I saw a sign that said garage sale. I love garage sales, so we went to the house and looked around. The lady had a big wooden bowl set with beads, rings, bits, and everything else. And as I sorted through the jumble, I saw a very peculiar earring with a stylized seashell and a dangling black pearl. It was handmade and fit the right ear. The other one fit the left ear. I immediately showed the lady and said, I have an earring at home that looks exactly like this. The lady looked perplexed and said, well, dear, I don't think you can. My boyfriend made those for me in the shop years ago. I lost one many years ago. I froze and was, where? And she smiled. A long way from here. It was in California. I forgot the place, a beach. It sounded like somewhere in Italy. She was Venice Beach. And she was like, the lady's like, Venice Beach, I think. And I said, I felt a little dizzy. She nodded eagerly, wait here. I said, somewhat interesting. After all, it was her home. And when I came back and found the matching earring, they were a perfect match.
Oh my word.
I offered to give her my earring back so she would have it to make a complete set, but she refused. I never really liked the guy very much anyway. You can keep it. So I still have them, a handmade pair separated by hundreds of miles and 9 years and reunited completely by chance.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Isn't that insane?
Wow.
That's
Huh.
so cool.
That is amazing. What are the chances of that happening so many miles apart?
Yeah.
In different states.
Yeah. That was bound to happen. That was bound to happen. What law is that? Oh, no, Murphy's Law is different. But that was bound to happen. Wow. Okay. So the lesson for us here is do not miss a good yard sale.
Yeah. Go to a yard sale.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much convincing for you there. Yard sales.
I love
don't
to
know.
go to like thrift antique stores. Even if I don't get anything, just looking around, I love it.
See, that's where you and I change because I absolutely hate looking around.
Without buying.
Yes. No, okay.
I don't like buying either.
So
Let's avoid everything.
Yeah, I don't like to go into somewhere unless I have a purpose of going in.
Yes.
So Bethany would be like, "Oh, let's go there." I'm like, "Well, what's there?" And she's like, "I don't know. It says, antiques or whatever. I just want to go look." I'm like, "Oh, you go look, but I'm not going."
You will know when you see it.
But I don't like if I go to, let's say she sends me to the grocery store and she's like, we need this, 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 and this, and this, and this, and this.
Mm.
I go, well, you have to text me because there's no way I'm going to remember. So we get to the grocery store, and then if it says like, I don't know, something specific like meat,
Mm-hmm.
I call her. I'm like, well, what do you want for meat? Like, what type of meat do you want? And I had to have it.
That's
has
on
to be,
my grocery list today. It just says meat.
It has to be very specific because if not, if I don't have a purpose on like, okay, I have to go get this, this, and this, and out. I hate walking around and looking. Like if we go to like, let's say we go to Walmart or any place that sells clothes or whatever, and I'm looking for clothes, I know exactly what I'm going to get.
And you go straight to it.
I go straight to it and I grab that and I'm like, yes, and I might need this, and I grab this, and then I'm out.
That's it. That's a typical guy shopping right there. That's
Yes.
true.
Unless you're my father.
I have to ask, what?
He does what she'll do. He'll go into a shop or wherever, and he'll just look and look and look and look.
No, my wife does the same thing. It's basically, I think it's not probably every guy now I'm beginning to see, but it's just some
It's a
people have to
majority
do
of
that.
a woman thing. They love
So, have you heard of Salmon Falls Pottery?
No.
They are in Dover, New Hampshire, and they just announced last week that they are closing.
Oh.
So, on our way home, we stopped.
Yeah.
And we're browsing because I wanted some things because they're closing. So I have a basket and I have a couple things in there. And then he's like, you know what? I don't want to look anymore. He hands me his wallet and he goes in the car. And Graceland and I shopped.
So the place wasn't that big.
Okay.
And you walk in.
We wandered and wandered and wandered because
Okay,
they
just
have so many
let me finish.
prints.
Let me finish.
I wouldn't enjoy that.
No. So you
was
walk
great.
in, and there's like 3 or 4 rooms,
Yep.
and you can literally see everything. If you're standing in the room, you'll see it.
They're small rooms.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like a room like this.
Yeah.
And you're standing here. I could stand in the middle of this room, and I could see everything just by looking like this. And I'm like,
No.
yeah, it's pottery, all right. And then I walk to the other room, and then I walk to the other room, and then I'm like, on my phone, and I'm looking, and I'm just like, and Bethany's just like, oh my word, look at this. Oh, look at this.
Gotta admire everything.
And then I'm just like, okay, I'm going to the car. I'm done. Here's my wallet.
But
See you later.
listen, the mug, like everything is like different prints. So you have to like check the print over, like see if it's one that you might like, how the mug might fit in your hand.
So you have to lift every mug you hold and just weigh it, fill it.
I
read it.
did pick up a lot of mugs. I got 2.
Okay.
Well, after all that, you got 2?
I
Yeah.
got 2 mugs and some other things.
Oh, she got plenty. Don't you worry.
Well, now you know. Go check out the
Salmon Falls Pottery.
There you go. Yes, go check it out. That should be a fun place to spend hours.
No.
Oh, if they weren't closing at 5, we got there at like 4:30, I would have spent longer. But they were closing.
I don't really.
Husbands, take your wives at 4:55.
Yeah, seriously. All right.
Sorry.
Well, let's move on to some dad jokes.
Yeah. How many are we doing?
I don't know. You decide this time.
You got 4.
I have 4.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I might have to change depending on what they
Yes.
say.
We've not had the greatest success in the recent past with some of them.
No.
But we'll keep adding.
Yeah.
We'll see. So this should be fun.
Okay.
Oh,
Who wants to go first? All right, I'll go first. All right. Mine aren't very good, but that's okay. My dad told me a joke about boxing. I guess I missed the punchline. No.
Say it again.
My dad told me a joke about boxing. I guess I missed the punchline.
every joke, the line that hits you and makes you laugh is called a punchline.
Yeah.
And the joke was about boxing, punch. So it was a play on punch. No, it's dead. But you guys found that funny.
I'm laughing because you're laughing.
I'll go next.
Okay, go ahead.
My wife asked me the other day where I got so much candy. I said, I always have a few tweaks up my sleeve.
That was a good one. I like that.
Funny.
What word can you make shorter by adding 2 letters?
I don't know.
Short.
Short. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Short.
I wasn't expecting
Remove
that.
ER.
Oh. Oh, you guys. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
What's a robot's favorite snack?
Robot's favorite snack.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess, but I'm not gonna be able to figure
I
it out.
don't know.
Computer chips.
I was thinking of something like that.
You should have said
I know I should have. I was gonna say bits, but
it. Oh, well, there's that.
yeah.
Which vegetable has the best kung fu?
That's a vegetable with kung fu.
Beets? No.
Broccoli.
Oh,
Like Bruce Lee.
I get that.
The worst
Broccoli.
thing is the person who told it didn't
I-
get it.
She's like, what is
Then
that?
He's like, what?
What's broccoli? Did it have a hyphen? Broccoli.
That's why
Yeah.
I said it like that.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
I'm enjoying this too much.
You think swimming with sharks is expensive? Swimming with sharks cost me an arm and a leg.
Oh.
That was decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a pig loses its voice, does it become disgruntled?
That was good.
Get it?
Not really.
The grunting of a pig.
Okay.
Disgruntled.
I kind of got it,
I even
but
got that one.
See?
when two vegans get in an argument, is it still called beef?
I think we had that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
But
we
I like
did.
that one.
That was good though.
Okay.
It
I
was
like
good.
that one.
I think we had this one too. What kind of shoes do ninjas wear? Sneakers.
Well, yeah. That was your fourth.
Yeah.
And this should be my fourth if I can only.
If you can read it.
No. They're not.
They're just not good.
Yeah. Let me just go for this.
Okay,
and
go
see.
for it.
But I think this one we've read. My landlord told me we need to talk about the heating bill. Sure, I said. My door is always open.
We have had that one, but it was still good.
And that's how he got kicked out. Yeah.
How do you find Will Smith in a snowstorm?
Oh no.
I don't know.
You look for Fresh Prince.
That was decent.
The Fresh
was
Prince
decent.
of.
Yes.
We got to get some
No.
better ones in there.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
We probably
I
should
gotta
look
rotate.
ahead. We need to look ahead. I didn't read those two, but
I'm-
we need to. Yeah.
We got to rotate some of those.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But this we can get rid of at least.
Okay, so going back, I know we've talked about twins an immense amount.
Yeah.
I have a great idea for next year.
Sure.
So I want to take the podcast on the road to the Twins Festival
Ooh.
and do a live podcast every day. And then that way we'll have a booth set up
Yes.
and then we'll be in there and then we'll have twins come in and then we can ask them different questions about, where they grew up,
Yeah.
and different questions about their lives and everything like that.
I'm all for that.
I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
So
I
you
could
coming
find.
with us? You coming with us?
I can't plan on that. But if my twin brother shows up, I'm just saying.
But yeah, that was my thought because you can sign up as like a vendor or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really sell anything, but at least we'd have a booth set up and
You're selling joy.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, not
We
for
could
money.
sell
but-
hats.
Yeah, we could sell hats, but
Yeah.
it's just interesting. I was like, yeah, that'd be a cool thing.
By the way, if someone is interested in a hat, what do they do?
If they're interested in a hat, they can message us on Facebook. I don't have a store or anything yet, but I will eventually have a store up on our website so people can go on there.
Yeah. Check it out. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. But well, this has been a great episode. Thank you guys for joining me today. And, maybe next episode we won't talk about twins as much.
Right. Yeah.
It'll just be more funny.
But I'll still be Bill.
Yeah, you have to change your voice though.
Oh, yes. And my accent will change. I'll probably be blonde. We'll find a wig.
Why
happen?
don't you try a different accent right now?
I cannot. This is all I got. I could speak like an African and go, but that wouldn't be exciting for most people.
I thought it was pretty exciting. Because then people would be guessing, what did he just say?
Yeah, I would be one of them.
Yeah. Well, thank you again, and we'll see what happens next week.
See ya.
Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us. If something we shared reminded you of a funny or hilarious moment, we'd love to hear about it. Head over to our website, humorinthehousehold.com, to submit your funny story. And if this podcast brought you a laugh or made you feel a little less alone in the madness, please consider subscribing, leaving a review, or sharing with a friend. Thanks again for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next time.